Hi everyone, this is Dimitri Pargamanik. I wanted to share an open interest by symbol screener with you, and what this is looking for any type of open interest change in aggregate for a particular symbol, and we'll just go through an example and use some of these filters that we have up top, and all the data is down here below. And here you see the closing stock price from the previous day and what the percentage change was. You have some of these indicators, which we'll go over. This is the total open interest and the percentage change. Next to it, you have the relative open interest relative to a 90-day average of open interest. So above 1 would mean that the current total open interest is above the 90-day average. Below 1 it would be below the 90-day average. Here you also have the current put-call ratio and the percent change from the previous day. And as a comparison, you have the 90-day average put-call ratio and the relative value next to it. So let's just do a quick scan and use some of the filters. And here, let's use some of these indicators. And I'm going to do the open interest indicator here. And let's look, for example, a long build-up. And what this is I'm going to go to this tab over here on the build-up. And here what we see is the previous day the stock closed and it was up on a day 2.3%. The volume in the stock was also up from the previous day, and it was above its 90-day average. And we also see that the open interest increased, and that open interest is also above its 90-day average. So given these three different metrics, well, the assumption is that if the price went up, the stock volume went up, and the open interest went up, people were feeling more bullish than bearish, and that there are more buyers than sellers, and there's a long buildup in the stock. And that's what this long buildup is. A short buildup would be the opposite. If you do a short buildup, then there's a decrease in the price of the stock, along with an increase in the volume. So there's much more stock volume traded and above the 90-day average. And also there's an increase in the open interest. So that would be considered that there are more sellers than buyers, more people selling and shorting, so that we have a short buildup indicator when all these three conditions are met. So that's what the long buildup is, short buildup. And let's just go back to the long buildup over here and come back to our summary page. So we see here's a Baidu. So previous day it was up 7.8%. On the day, at the same time, we saw that the total open interest increased, the stock volume increased, and here we have all the long buildups filtered out. We also see that it's closer to its 52-week low price than its 52-week high. You could also use that as a filter. And here the RSI is neutral. You might want to, along with long buildup, short buildup, you might want to see, is the stock currently overbought or oversold? This way, were people too enthusiastic, and maybe it's a contrary indicator, or is it something where it's the beginning of a bigger move? And that's for you to go in there and analyze. But really quickly, you could use all these different, such as put-call ratio. How did the put-call ratio do? But you have all these filters available to you to kind of narrow down situations where something's overbought, oversold, long buildup, short buildup, and so forth. This way you could start the day and start analyzing the stocks from this point. Hopefully this was helpful, everyone. See you next video.